Word of mouth is the most effective form of advertising for the Wasabi House restaurant because of its fantastic reputation in the East Brunswick, New Jersey area. The owner of the restaurant, Mr. Wasabi, is looking to expand his business to users who search for sushi restaurants on the web, so he needs to improve the restaurant's website. As a usability expert, I have taken Mr. Wasabi on as a client to help improve his website. In a preliminary analysis of the website, it was clear to see that the site was outdated, underdeveloped, and lacked luster overall. My first impression is that users do not have access to relevant information such as the restaurant's address, restaurant operation hours, and delivery service hours. The elementary layout, Comic Sans font, and basic color scheme does not reflect the pleasant ambiance, first-class service, and exquisite cuisine that the restaurant has to offer. In order to assess the components of the site, preventing the user from doing what they need to do, it was necessary to conduct a usability test that answers the following questions. Does the layout currently represent a sushi restaurant the user would like to eat at? Can the client obtain all information they seek by visiting wasabieb.com? Does the user find the website easy to navigate? And can the user quickly and easily accomplish the intended task? As sushi grows in popularity, restaurant owners must compete for business. In order to find suitable participants, it was important to choose users whose background and skills represent the Wasabi House's intended user. As a high-end suburban restaurant, I focused on selecting 6 participants, 3 over the age of 35 and 3 under 35 that live in suburban areas and eat sushi fairly often. I selected an equal number of men and women who are health conscious, trendy, and see eating sushi as a fashionable and cosmopolitan thing to do. Before beginning the test on the Wasabi House website, the participant completed a pre-test questionnaire so I could better understand their experiences with sushi restaurants and their websites. The pre-test shed a light on several important findings. First, when visiting a sushi restaurant's website, our participants were most interested in finding out the restaurant's prices, location, and the restaurant's hours. Second, 100% of participants said if they are going to eat sushi, they prefer to eat it at the restaurant over picking it up or ordering in. Third, 50% of users said that they prefer to place a delivery order over the phone, while the other 50% preferred ordering online. Finally, if looking for a new sushi restaurant, 83% said that they would ask a friend for a recommendation rather than finding one on Google or a mobile application. During the first scenario, the user is asked to reflect on the first impressions of the wasabieb.com website. While answering, I was focused on the steps the user took to come to these decisions and how much time was spent on the task at hand. All users took less time than expected to complete this task. To summarize the results, each user was disappointed that there were no pictures on the website, which led them to say the website was too basic, bland, and boring. The simple layout and font choice of Comic Sans proved to be too elementary for these diners who are seeking a high-end dining experience. And finally, many users recognized that the site was missing valuable information such as the address, hours, links to social media, and links to order online. During the second scenario, my goal was to see how quickly and efficiently the user could order sushi rolls. I was looking to see how well the participant understood the task at hand and what their problem-solving strategy was. I was also looking to see how much time it took for the user to complete the task and the number of errors they encountered. The task was for the user to order special sushi rolls for dinner. I was surprised at how long this took some people and how many questions I was asked. 4 participants called the dinner menu confusing due to Japanese terminology, inconsistent language, and requirement to click in order to see more of the menu. During the third scenario, I paid close attention to the reactions of the participants to see if I could sense their feelings about Sushi-O in comparison to Wasabi House, based solely on the website. Before I could even ask my first question, the user's eyes widened, they smiled, and they let out oohs and ahs. Some reactions include, "This site is dramatic, exciting, and colorful." "Now this is chic, pretty, affordable, and the specials are easy to find." "The appealing imagery is sexy, the rolls have seductive names, and this has an overall good feel. I would order from here." In analyzing the Wasabi House website, it is clear that many changes need to be made for them to keep up with their competitors online. Based on the feedback gathered from participants, Wasabi House should first add eye-catching photographs of the food, second, list all the menu items on one page, third, rebrand their website with a more sleek, modern, and refreshed image, and last, connect with fans on social media to spread the word about Wasabi House via virtual word of mouth. From this project, I learned how useful it could be to have real people evaluate a product. By asking these potential consumers to evaluate the website, gave a really refreshed perspective of what to do to create the most user-friendly website. Thank you all for listening to my usability test presentation. I have enjoyed taking this course with you all and look forward to hearing your feedback.